In a club where criminals can bet on which superhero is going to win, the Punisher shows up and begins shooting them until the club manager leads him to the bank, which in this case was the world's most successful money launderer called Simon, who Frank quickly sneaks in the home of, and it just so happened that Deadpool was also there discussing some work. Simon's son Hudson finds Frank, which then alerts Deadpool, ultimately leading to a fight that ended with Simon's wife and the son trying to escape with a boat only to seemingly get bombed up. Wade therefore followed Frank, trying to kill him until Frank explained that he didn't kill anyone before shooting Wade and taking him on a long drive. He eventually finds the wife alive with her son and exposes her entire plan that she used trying to escape from her husband, as he basically explains that he needs her to get more info on her husband's operations. Other criminals suddenly show up, simply trying to collect the big bounty Simon had put on Frank's head before Wade somehow crashes in with a boat. Frank quickly asks him to keep an eye on Hudson and his mom, only for Wade to let them get on a random helicopter for no reason, forcing Frank to shoot him again. Wade wakes up in the van beside Frank, chasing the mom and son once again, while many assassins including Taskmaster are trying to collect Frank's bounty. Taskmaster, however, informs Simon that his family is actually alive, only for Simon to tell him to kill his wife and bring back Hudson, revealing that his son is basically a human flash drive memorizing all criminal offshore bank account codes. Task kills the wife, which ultimately leads to a very long fight until Taskmaster is kicked out and Wade finally gets his revenge, shooting Frank with a pea shooter. Frank eventually wakes up on a secret vault with Wade, Hudson, and Simon, who is ordering Wade to kill Frank, while Frank is trying to convince Wade to help him destroy this place because it contains the wealth of half the global criminal organizations, along with the account numbers Simon had stored inside of his kid's head. But Wade just begins fighting him until Frank is about to curse him, uttering "you mother," which makes him stop, stating that his mom's name is Martha too, telling Frank that people whose moms have the same name shouldn't kill each other. And confused Frank says that his mom's name is Louise, making Wade stand up ready to kill him if it wasn't for Simon trying to kill them both with gold bars. But they both survived and therefore ended up killing him, as Wade then comforts Hudson, reminding him that Spider-Man grew up without a father too. Hudson then gives them the self-destruct code to this place and leaves with Wade, who reassures him that he will grow up to be a supervillain after all this trauma.